Welcome back to another example of our glorious 5th Division's Napoleonic Warfare. Today, I, Colonel Shieldbro, will be showing you one of the rounds from our Friday EU line event. It is probably our biggest event that we have and the most attended. It often has a lot of fun memories, memes, and glorious warfare. So buckle up and fix bayonets as I will show you this round. So each regiment will be operating on its own. So we have the 42nd, the 32nd, all of them, the 5th KGL, as long as we also have the Turkish, the Rifles, Scots Greys, the Artillery, the 10th Swedish, and the 29th and 92nd as well. All of these will be operating with cooperation but independently, as you see them lining up by regiment here. So we are live. They are moving out of spawn. There goes artillery giving off their first barrage. There's the 42nd. There is our friendly GDE as they are playing with us today. GDE. The new 19th Sve, the Swedish regiment. The 19th, the KGL, the King's German Legion. Our beautiful cavalry, the Scots Greys. And there's our 32nd, led by glorious Lieutenant Robinson. Oh, of course, they are moving behind the Welsh Fusiliers, and it looks like they are moving east. So I'm trying to get us some good footage here of the entire event, of this whole round. They are moving. Looks like they are moving up to take the ruins here. We see the majority of the British forces. We are already 1-1 on the kill count. Both teams are on the board. We have some enemy French here. So we have the 2nd WA. Let us go see the rest of the enemy lines. We have the 2nd WA. We have some more 2nd WA skirmishers. We have the 87th RRE. And we also have the 1st HA. Very nice. So we have a nice collaboration of teams on the French side going up against the GDE and the 5th Division.
It's on me, land to my left. Land to my left.
You said you're at the aqueduct, right?
Fire. See the line aiming directly in front of us.
Yes.
Okay, land to my right, get your reloads.
Behind you.
Oh my god, we got absolutely destroyed. There's so many lines here.
Yeah, there's only
Yeah.
four
You
of
can
us
hear
left.
the commands and the reactions of the 32nd there.
I see you.
Cornwall's own, as they had moved east into the aqueducts, but met several French lines. So they met stiff resistance, and you can hear the commands there. Lieutenant Robinson leading them. We also have the 92nd Gordons being led by our own General Fredrickson. And the two lines are cooperating here, as you see them trying to take the aqueduct, as being held by the 4th RI and the DCR and the 2nd WA. So we have a good mix here holding on, as well as the 6th holding on to the aqueducts. And there's going to be some stiff fire on both sides here as they're trying to take that. Oh, the 32nd has been engaged by combat with melee. It does not look good here. Lieutenant Robinson and Fusilier Arthur are pulling off the best they can. There we go. The enemy has fallen. 92nd Gordon and the 92nd Gordon Highlanders here are moving up to take the position that was just lost by the 32nd. And it looks like they're going to hold the aqueduct as they are engaging with fire against the enemy French lines. You can hear the commands being given by the Fredrickson. There, you can hear that.
They're pushing on us.
Left to right, make ready.
Left
to right.
Left side, pushing left side. Come on, watch it.
They're facing off against the southwest.
Just form a fucking square and fire the wherever the fuck you want to. Come on.
They're going into square formation, putting down fire on each side as they are surrounded now. Several French lines closing in on our general and the 92nd Gordon Highlanders. The Highlanders are fighting off. You see regular Lionheart doing his best here, 2v1. He is putting up a good fight. And we see our glorious leader here, Lieutenant Robinson, has made a run for it. But he's come back to reinforce the dwindling forces that were holding the aqueducts. Casualties are still about equal as they're 55 to 51. but our east flank here has pretty much succumbed.
We can get that last guy.
So they're running. They were saved, or what was left of them were saved by the KGL, who are now beating a hasty retreat as they do not want to engage with those French forces that just overran their friends. Fun round for the last round. Infantry only formed 2 massive lines in the middle of the map. So that's what we do for some of the final rounds. I got a good clip of that on Sunday's event last week, where we saw the massive lines charging into each other. So that's a little thing we do to end up some of our events. We have massive infantry lines, but for this, it is a standard line battle on the desert. We have the 5th Turkish Regiment here, still fighting actively, using the ruins as cover. The cannon is trying to zone in on them, putting down some heavy fire. We see the GDE have been depleted heavily as they are maneuvering. Ooh, that cannonball taking out Corporal King Noob. Ooh, rest in peace, King Noob. He just took a cannonball to the face. GDE is still maneuvering. They're putting down fire on that enemy French line there, but they have to be aware of that cannon that's putting down fire on their position, because that will be very deadly for them. They're putting down fire both ways. GDE kind of caught in a crossfire here, but it is not over yet. The 2nd WA are maneuvering back. The British are having a nice lead here, kill-wise, 76 to 65. We are now in all charge. If you are not aware of what all charge means, it means you must engage with melee combat. You must give the enemy the cold, cold steel. With that, we see the 5th Turkish Regiment charging down against the 7th Phoenix. Sorry, I said 6 earlier. It's actually the 7th Phoenix as they are engaging. And we also see the DCR and 2nd Washington are moving against what's left of the KGL. But the KGL has met up with our Belfast artillery, and they are now making a stand on this slope here, facing off with the enemy as the Turkish Regiment chases the rest of the 7th Phoenix. So we see them engaging here in melee combat, all charged, far active. Down he goes. It's going to be close. The 7th Phoenix are holding off against the Turkish Regiment. Some of the KGL still alive as well. And they are finishing off what is left of the 7th Phoenix. There we go. Oh, there they go. Wiping the 7th Phoenix. And that gives us a British victory. So there we are with a victory for the 5th Division of Foot.